Welcome. Florida NASCAR news boy here. This race, Florida boy NASCAR news here. So sorry about that. But this is crazy. This is crazy here. SVG went one at Chicago, now he won at Sonoma. Back to back. Man, that man's got something. He was pulling hard today. Now, don't forget, let's look at Chase Briscoe. Oh, wow. Chase Briscoe was pulling today. When we had that last pit stop, he didn't want to go for it. He stayed out. He went on the same strategy as SVG. Man, that was something. Now, other part is, I'm going to share screen, so we're going to go dual screen. So, here we are. Your results of Sonoma. They didn't get me the layout. Okay, hold on. I said I want the layout. I don't like. It's just computer's be stupid today. Ain't we all like that? Now, here's your results right up here. Your results are right here. So let's break it all down here. You got SVG finishing third, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Joe Logano, Kyle Busch, Kolowski, Brees, Barry, Suarez, Haley, Briscoe, Dillon, Allmendinger, Bowman, Hamlin, Dillon, Gillen, Custer, Chastain, Herbst, Wallace, Zane, Nemechek, Jones, Cindric, Liga, Hocevar, Stenhouse Jr., Ware, Larson, and Blaney and Gregson. Man, these guys had hell on wheels today. I tell you, that today was a crazy result. Kyle Larson, he was not doing hot. Just got spun around in the turn 4 on the carousel and ruined his race. He was running pretty good today. And let's look at, so our in-season challenge right now just got more heated up. It was Bowman and Dillon. Both legacy cars. Reddick. Let's go to the in-season challenge. Let's look here. I'll show you guys the result here. We're going to in-season challenge. Man, this is crazy. Had Bowman, Dillon, Brian Priest, Tyler Reddick, John Hernandez, Eric Jones. Those guys were racing so hard. There's your guys' top, your 8. Now, your final 4 is Ty Dillon versus this in here. I mean, those guys are going to have some hell on wheels. I tell you. Seeing Tyler Reddick and Ty Gibbs, those two are going to have a dogfight. All it comes down to pit strategies and fuel running at Dover for the 400-mile race. For 400 laps. So, I see one of those two guys right here. Because you have Eric Jones right up here in the top one is Ty Gibbs and Nemechek. Those two guys are going to have a dogfight. Ty Dillon needs to have a good pit strategy in good position to finish ahead of John Hunter Nemechek. Then you have, You have Tyler Reddick and Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs been looking for his first cup win. Very first cup win somehow, some way. He is working his way. Coming down and over, and you got trucks coming back next week at Indianapolis Motorsport Park, Raceway Park, basically IRP. And that track is going to be chaotic. You got short track racing. So, it's going to be crazy for them. Plus, NHRA is going to be back too. So, next week is going to be a heck on wheels. Plus, NHRA is going to have, they're going to have a rivalry between the, what's it called? IHRA. They're going to have some crazy shenanigans right there. So, other part is too, you have those guys racing up in the coast where NASCAR was at, up in Washington. Then you have everything else. IHRA just kicked their season off last night. This season, they see them coming back strongly, but they have to take it slow and steady, as long as they don't go all at once, because that's what the one part is. Because when SRX was going for their next season, they couldn't get a sponsorship, and that's why they couldn't race another race. I mean, they could race another race, but it would be a pack house. I would expect them for that. That would be a good race for them. But the other part is too, Tony Stewart is now racing in drag racing. So he's going to be racing in Top Fuel for a little while. So until he says he's done, he's done. Other part is too, with NASCAR going to Dover on the concrete, Ty Gibbs did a phenomenal race today. Coming back from back all the way up against St. Smith, passing St. Smith, finishing 7th. That man's had a pretty good record today. We had some between the 6 and the 54 team saying he side swipes internationally side swipe. We don't know what NASCAR penalty is coming out. Cody Ware, he's going to get a time penalty here soon, coming out on Tuesday. Penalty will be issued out on the person who put the rear lug nut on the left front, on the right side. So that's going to be issuing here soon by NASCAR. So penalty be issued out on Chase Cody Ware's team. So we know that, but the international swipe on pit road, that's NASCAR's going to have to figure out by Tuesday. But the other part is, we had heated up. We had Buescher had heated up with Ty Gibbs, pushing him into the turn, pushing him out of his groove in the turn 11, and Ryan Blaney is not happy today with Chris Buescher, sending him up all the way up into the wall, up into the hill where he got stuck. And Ryan Blaney is not happy today. What his race is not. So yeah, it's coming down now. So if Ty Gibbs don't win the in-season challenge, all right. So what we're looking at right now, right, have Ty Gibbs and Tyler Reddick in the final 2 spots. And you have Nemechek versus Ty Dillon. Now, it all comes down with pit strategies, cautions coming out, and wrecks. It's all about track position, too. Tyler Reddick. may have a good start, may have a good strategy, may have everything ready for Dover because he probably won. I think he. Let's see here. Had only the top one Dover. So if Tyler Reddick wins that Dover, he's he only wins about a couple tracks, but Tyler Reddick winning. Let's see here. Tyler Reddick only last one. It was at Homestead last year. Um, Tyler Reddick wins are mostly in 23-11, so he only has 3 wins. So I'm looking at his results here. So Dover, where's Dover? Okay, Dover. Okay, here we go. So this man finishing when he was in 8. He finished in 13 and 18 when we had the pandemic. Finished 8th in 21. In what else? Dover in 30th, 7th, and 11th. So he finished mostly in the top 20s. What we're looking at here. So that means he's got a lot of work to come up. So we're heading to Dover. Oh boy, this is going to be crazy. Dover is going to be his big shot. So Tyler Reddick may have a good finish. And what we're looking at, if he can win Dover, he moves on, gets locked in the playoffs. Other part is too, he's got a lot of work he's got to do right now. His playoffs are not his playoffs. So right now, we're looking at the regular season so far. He's right now he is in you're basically looking at him right now. Okay. Basically Tyler Reddick is pushing. He had no win season. So he has no wins this season. So we're really looking at him. We're looking at him. He's got right now he's in top 4 right now. He's in the top 4 in the regular points. But the playoff pictures for him, he's got to win this race. Just finished 6 in the race. So as you're not showing up, I want to see the final 4. Oh, well, it's not going to let me show it. I want to see the final 4. It's not going to show me the final 4. This is stupid. The updated here soon, but Tyler Reddick is right now He has no wins, but he's about 53 points behind. So him right now, he's got a lot of work to gain up. Ty Gibbs is hauling right now. So we're looking at one of those the guys are trying to get into the playoffs. That's where it all comes down. Who's going to win it? Comes down from Dover, Indianapolis, Richmond. We got Dover next race. Indianapolis. We got plenty of these races. We're almost down to 6 races to go. With that in-season challenge, I think that has to be good for the playoffs. I mean, we're right now coming up to Indianapolis. We have about 6 races to go. Dover, Indianapolis, Iowa, Richmond, Walking Glen, and Daytona. We're looking at it here saying, okay, if we have St. Francis Gisborne, just one Sonoma. If he wins, Walking Glen up. But we have oval tracks. We have Dover, Indianapolis, Iowa, Richmond, and Walking Glen. Those are our next. We have 4 oval races until Walking Glen. 4 races. And then you have Daytona left. So, well, I see Tyler Reddick trying to win. Try to win at his favorite track. Try to see if he can win at Dover. If he can win at Dover, it's all about pit strategies and all that fuel saving too. Plus, if he doesn't win at Dover, you got Indianapolis. But like I said, it's all about pit strategies. Him and Ty Gibbs. All comes out. That's gonna be crazy. Versus GGR, Joe Gibbs Racing. Danny Hamlin's team versus Joe Gibbs' team. Basically, teammate versus teammate. So that's gonna be crazy. So yeah, what I see, Tyler Reddick may move on, beating Ty Gibbs, unless Ty Gibbs something happens to Tyler Reddick early in the race. Wreck can happen at any time. Backstretch, you got no room at Dover. You have this amount. Inside wall here, you pray to God. You have to be lucky you get enough speed onto that outside wall. If you doesn't, you're going to slide right into that wall. Can ruin your day. Plus, same thing in the front stretch, too. All comes down, you have to deal with the concrete up the Monster Mile. Because 400 laps, 400 miles, 1 win. Because once we get into regular season, playoffs, once we get to playoff points, it all comes down. Who gets in, who gets out, upsets, crybabies, gonna lose all of it. But I say to Ty Gibbs right here. If you want to beat Tyler Reddick, you got to play your pit strategies right and your game right. Get your perfect time entering and exit out of that turn, because you can gain more time and you can beat Tyler Reddick, but you got to be careful because sometimes you can mess up real quick at Dover. So I say that's going to be a dog fight between Tyler Reddick and Ty Gibbs' team. Be right on that. Because the 54 team was the 18 crew team, now went to the 54 team. So we got those guys. Plus, you have Tyler Reddick is locked in. You have Ty Dillon working his way in. John Hunter name checks. You have 4 guys left. So I'm going to say this. Welcome to the Final Four. You all 4 of you. But John Hunter naming checks needs to finish so good ahead of Ty Dillon. Because if Ty Dillon finishes ahead of naming checks is done. That means it will leave Tyler Dillon or Ty Gibbs in Reddick. Those 2 guys versus Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon's right now on the Cinderella story. But you have Tyler Reddick can end up going against Ty Gibbs. So what we're going here for right now, I'm going to say that. 4 teams right here. Ty Dillon versus Ty Gibbs. That's 1. Ty Dillon versus Tyler Reddick. That's 3. That's 2 right there. You have Joe Hunter Nemechek versus Ty Gibbs. That's 3. Or the 4th one will be Tyler Reddick, Ty Dillon versus Tyler Reddick. And that's number 4. So like I'm going to say, 1, Ty Dillon versus Ty Gibbs. 2, John Hunter Nemechek versus Ty Gibbs. Or 3, Tyler Reddick. Or 4, John Hunter Nemechek versus Tyler Reddick. Those are your 4 options. Those are the 4 options left. Out of those 4, it's going to come down to Indianapolis. All about winning and making $1 million. I mean, if Ty Gibbs win his first race at Indianapolis or Dover, that is Earth's very first win in NASCAR when he joined the Cup Series. So keep an eye on that. But that's all I have to say. Next week is IHRL going to be at Meridian's Dragway. NASCAR going to be at Dover. IndyCar going to back to their road course, and then once they get to Milwaukee, they're going to be the last 2 ovals they have on their season, because they're going to Laguna Seca next, because IndyCars are hitting Laguna Seca, so for their race there in. So yeah, for their next race for IndyCar, it's going to be at what's called Laguna Seca, because they're going to be live on Fox, so you know that. No, they're going to Toronto. That's the expedition race. Then they go to Laguna Seca. Then Portland, in both 2 races is going to be Milwaukee and the Grand National Speedway, Super Speedway. Those are the last Cup race for IndyCars, oval tracks. But with NASCAR, they won't be back to another road course until Watkins after those 4 races. And then after those, we go to the Roval here soon. And from there, after that. But all kicks off at Indianapolis, at Darlington, first race of the season. It all comes down to that. Overall, it's about a dogfight between Tyler Reddick and Ty Gibbs. Right there. John Hunter Nemechek and Ty Dillon. Those 2 are going to be. Ty Dillon needs a finish ahead of Joe Gibbs. John Hunter Nemechek. But I say John Hunter Nemechek beat Ty Gibbs. Ty Dillon, move on. Between those 2, Tyler Reddick and Ty Gibbs, those 2 are going to be the dogfight to watch. Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on those guys. coming up. Penalties will be coming out Tuesday. Cody Ware's going to get the penalty, but NASCAR are going to be issuing some penalties between I think in the 50-14, one of those two guys, and or both of those guys, and we'll be seeing some crew members suspended from Cody Ware's team. So keep an eye on that. So we're going to keep and watch and learn. Keep your foot on the throttle. Keep your hands both on the steering wheel. Don't wait until you see that checkered flag, because you're not stopping until you see that checkered flag. Florida Boy NASCAR News here. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. See you on the next run.